the child doesn't hear the word, can't say the word. If they can't say the word, they can't read the word. If they can't read the word, how do they expect to write the word? So hearing these words in meaningful sentences is really important. So it all starts with the hearing. So reading to children is the most fundamental, impactful thing you can do to help a child write. The other factor is Dr. Memorhyme, he talks about influential communication, and he breaks it down to 3 aspects. The word, there's tone, and there's body language. How effective are you getting what you're saying across to the listener? So thinking about children, he says that words only amount to 7% of influence. Tone, how a word is said, is 5 times that, 38%. And body language, another factor. So one of the things around performance poetry, which is kind of the cusp of what we deliver, is getting children to maybe draw pictures, sing nursery rhymes, but hearing the poem first is really important, embodying the words, what actions go with respect. Okay, let's try to, and let the kids come up with their own ideas, creating little posters. So incorporating all variations of different types of art forms in maybe how each individual young person best expresses themselves around a theme or topic to generate words and ideas. And that's a fundamental part of engagement before expecting them to write about whatever topic it is you want them to write about. Really like unlocking their learning codes, finding out their personalities, what are their personal interests. A lot of young people into Minecraft and language changes as well. When I was at school in the 90s, early 90s, the word bad was bandied about quite a lot, meaning good. So a lot of the older teachers were like, what do you mean it's bad? Those trainers are bad, those trainers are, and the older people who didn't quite understand the lingo at that time, like, now when I do an assembly with the younger ones, and I start with something along the lines of, okay, who's got the Alpha Sigma Aura? They lose their minds. They're like, they can't believe an adult knows this phrase of words. So, and another word as well, the word riz, if you hear the word, who's got the riz, who's got the riz, who's got the riz, charisma. A bit of beatboxing never goes amiss, a bit of boots and cats. And there's level 2 beatboxing, boots and ginger cats. So, just incorporating all different types of ways to have fun, loosen up, and try and just take it from their perspective. If you can unlock their learning codes, reverse engineer the workshop around their interests, and you'll see all the words that come from them and try and make something out of it. Similar, and also the other personable aspect of what I do as well, is I sometimes get a register of names from the young people, and they do like a little freestyle, which I can demonstrate, if you don't mind, right now. Okay. So just to recap, who we've got on here, we've got Liz Berry, of course, we've got Jenny McCann, and Jenny Holtom. So we could say something like, here to enlighten your thoughts when your mood gets a bit heavy. Advice is always fruitful when it comes from Liz Berry. Navigating your best when the quest doesn't always go to plan. You need bare effort, like running a bookshop, but Jenny shows you McCann. 2 amazing speakers, you really cannot fault them. Expertly chaired, we sat with Emily Holtom. If we are here to meet and greet and learn, today's going to be really great. Had a nice chat with an ex-librarian today over there, and her name is Kate. Hello, Kate. Like, oh no. Anyway, hoping to bring you some value on your amazing journey. That's a bit of poetry from me, and my name is Kurly. Sorry. So listening is really important, and if you can get them to act things out as well, because I say to some kids, we listen with our eyes, and they're like, what do you mean, Kurly? I think your hat's on a bit too tight. And then I go, just bear with me a moment and just follow what I do, and then please feel free to join in. Let's see how participatory this audience is. Okay, can you all put your fingers on your noses for me, please? Okay, can you all put your hands now vertically in the air? Okay, 1 person is listening, 2 people. So, that little exercise is the power of body language, and so if you can get them to incorporate some aspects of body language and embodying the poetry, as this was mentioned there, it'd be really, really helpful.
Okay, thank you. Any of this? At the back there?
Yeah, it's coming up or down. Keep your hand up and then we'll know. Is it the person right at the back? Right,
yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm a social worker I work with foster families, and I did support as a Sparks assistant. And I was always in the back of my mind thinking I'd love to do some sort of therapeutic work with my kids, but I've never had the confidence. So I wondered, does anyone have any experience in that? How do you approach it, directly, indirectly? Because I'm thinking it could be such a good processing tool for my kids.
Well, just so happens, that's a fantastic question. Inside your book here, in your bag, is a little slip like this. And it's got a resource on there to do with lots of engaging exercises that you can do with some of the children. It has like a walkthrough video of what you can do with the resources. But all the work that we've been doing for a decade and a half in my case, some of the people that I work alongside, 2 decades worth, some of the work that we've done has been recognised by Her Majesty the Queen. I've performed at the Royal Albert Hall, and some of our work is also briefed the Cabinet Office as well. So we've harnessed a lot of our good practice that we've acquired over the years into this little resource here. So it's around engage, page, stage, and digital age, encompassing those elements there. So there's lots of resources within that. That if you just send me an email, I can send you a little QR code, a discount code or something for no problem. But we can also have a chat afterwards if you wish. Hello everybody. Yes, I've been involved in education for about a decade and a half now. I run an organisation called Memorhyme. We deliver literacy engagement services and resources to help with literacy engagement. I had a conversation with Carl Tarakia recently. He is the Hub Manager for the National Literacy Trust.
We do one of the biggest surveys of young people in the country. It's got, 75,000 at the moment young people are filling in these surveys every year, the annual literacy survey.
Yep.
And most recently it's found things, this year was one of the lowest ever writing engagement years. So,
and they do one of the biggest surveys in the UK. 75,000 people are involved, and they're saying that the major issue at the moment is literacy engagement. So my company deliver lots of mass engagement literacy workshops, a lot of assemblies, full day experiences, building literacy confidence, literacy confidence, to help with attainment. That's kind of at the bottom line. Key stage 2, it's mainly values, virtues and character. Key stage 3 for the old ones, year 7, 8 and 9, we look at bully versus banter for the year 7s, look at that fine line between what's bullying and what's banter, what's acceptable behaviour, what isn't. Year 8, we look at forgive and forgive, looking at de-escalation, reconciliation, allow it, let it go. And year 9 is words of wisdom. Well, you've been in secondary school 2 years now. What are your words of advice for the younger ones to do well in school? So lots of literacy engagement around attainment. That's kind of what we focus on.